What is up, everybody? Thank you for coming to another video. Today, we're going to be talking about the beginner gains strategy. So, I'm Pedro Millan. I literally have 50 million views to my name, over 100 appointments set, and a Grammy to my name overall with everything that I've done in content. So, I have nothing to sell you, but I really want everybody to know about this specific strategy, the beginner gains strategy. So a lot of people are literally talking about, like, what should I do? Should I go long form content? Should I go short form content? Should I do carousel? Should I do TikTok? Should I do LinkedIn posts? Like, what should I do? And more so than anything else, especially here on YouTube, if you're watching this on YouTube, my recommendation is go long and short. Because first of all, if you're literally a beginner creator, like if you're like literally you just started making content just like me or anybody, I guess maybe not just like me because I actually have a little bit of a following, but if like literally you're starting from zero, you don't know what works. Let's just be honest. You don't know what works. And the algorithm hasn't necessarily seen any of your content yet, and they haven't given you anything as far as a feedback loop. What you're trying to get is the feedback loop. Okay? So micro content for reach, long content for retention. So just to give you a little example, the like shorts on average, just on YouTube alone, are average like 200 billion views a day. A day, my G. That's kind of crazy, actually. And then short views are up literally 186% year per year. And you can check out these numbers online. Like, literally just Google them. And short views are 3 times more likely to be, I guess, digested by people or the audience, the general population, in comparison to TikTok, which is kind of crazy, right? So in general, it doesn't matter if it's YouTube or Instagram or TikTok or LinkedIn or whatever social media platform comes up, there's a massive opportunity, like literally a huge opportunity where a lot of people can get into content creation right now, literally right now, and determine whether if they're going to be able to actually commit to this or not, because there's so much possibility within whatever it is that you're trying to get across, right? There's a video that I made recently about developing a personal brand, and I think that's stupid important, but how can you do that if you're not aggressively active on the platforms? You know what I mean? So many creators are actually doing either or. They're either doing really long stuff on YouTube or really short stuff on Instagram and TikTok. And my thing is just keeping your strategy as simple as flippin' possible. My thing is just like, if you're going to commit to something, keep it super simple that even a baby would be able to understand when you explain it to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least I'll give you an example. Like, mine is that I'm going to do 3 shorts a day, post them everywhere, and 2 longs every single day. Reason being is because every single morning, I have so much time that I can dedicate to my business overall, like being YouTube, being Instagram, being all this other stuff. And I want to make sure that my content is the priority in addition to what I'm trying to develop as the business owner, instead of just developing other people's lives, because I own an SMA, right? It doesn't matter what business you own, but at the end of the day, it's just like your marketing efforts matter the most in comparison to what you do for your clients. Now, if you don't do any of the marketing stuff, then that's a completely different situation. However, you want to keep your strategy as simple as possible. That might sound like really difficult or really difficult to just show up for, to do 2 longs and do 3 shorts every single day. However, I'm in a point in my life where I'm not married. I don't have kids. I'm developing my business overall and trying to scale. And have less responsibilities in comparison to most people my age. You know what I'm saying? With most people in my age, I'm literally 29, about to turn 30 next year. I already have a kid, already married, this, that, and third. So that's what simple is to me, because I can dedicate all that time that I'm not dedicating to those specific life events to something that will bring me just the same amount or a different kind of enjoyment or development in my career. You know what I'm saying? So I would say, from what I've seen from like people like Think Media, Gary Vee, Alex Ramosi, Caleb Bronson, like literally all these people who do marketing to the T or business strategy to the T on any different platform, is essentially the best creators are doing both. They're both doing longs, they're both doing shorts, and then taking a little time just to invest in both different types of styles of platforms. Like I said before in the previous video with developing a personal brand, you have to pick your platform and then your 2 maintenance platforms. And if you want to check out that video, you can. Literally, it's like I'll literally put a card here so that way you can check it out. But like you have to make sure that you're doing both. Also, if you're getting any value out of the video, make sure to like and subscribe because it actually helps out the channel. But more so than anything else, best creators are doing both. But before you do any of that, before you determine like what you're going to do and how you're going to do it and what is your schedule and this, that, and the third, you have to literally analyze your goals and then reverse engineer them. You shout out to Benjamin Hardy from the Science of Scaling. His thing is create an impossible goal and create an impossible timeline. And then from there, work backwards. You know what I'm saying? The best entrepreneurs do this. The best content creators do this. And they're going to figure it out somehow. For me, it was, all right, I'm going to see what my feedback loop is in less than 100 days. So I want to be able to make as much content as possible. So I'm going to be doing talking heads from this strategy and figure out what are the best topics that people want me to talk about on my YouTube channel. For you, it might be like, okay, I want to develop a YouTube channel, and I wanted to get a silver play button in the next 2 years. It's like, all right, cool. So then that means you're probably going to reverse engineer and figure out what actions align with what exactly that goal needs, right? So let's say, for example, you're going to be like doing 1 or 2 videos every single week, right? So then overall, that's either 104 or 208 videos that you're going to be doing over the next 2 years, if that's your timeline, right? Now, if you want to do it in 6 months, that's completely different. Like, you're going to have to be posting like a madman, but your actions have to line up with what your goals are. And from there, you reverse engineer and then literally just customize and analyze and make better videos as time goes on. At least that's what I'm doing right now. And at least from there, once you have your goals straight, once you understand that longs and shorts are doing well, if you want to incorporate shorts, that's fine. Do your thing. Chop them up from your YouTube channel. Like, chop them up from your YouTube videos and make them into shorts. You know what I'm saying? Leverage AI. Leverage other people like editors and stuff like that. If you have a job, you can definitely get an editor. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to wait until like, oh, let me save enough money from this YouTube business and then afterwards I'll get an editor. Like, no, you could literally get a job and then get somebody to edit your shorts. Simple. So those are some recommendations as far as like the strategy going into 2026. I wouldn't do it any other way, but all of it's just like the beginner gains of the gym, right? It's like you're literally just, you're going to the gym for the first time, this, that, and whatever. You start to see some muscle definition, and all of a sudden, you start to see some results. And then now you're going to have to put your body through more hell, if that makes sense, in order to get more results in different ways, right? But that only works towards you because everybody's body is completely different. So I hope you appreciated the video. If you liked the video, make sure to like and subscribe and put your bell notifications on because I put videos out like this every single week and you don't want to miss them. Otherwise, if you're a business owner and you need some help, literally one-to-one as far as figuring out your business or helping your business with my SMA, I should say, click the first link in the description. Otherwise, I will see you in the next one. Peace.